back to our lockdown series at Samvad. Today, I have somebody very well known in Hamlet and I think in Delhi, Mrs. Mala Keswani, a wedding curator who has been doing not only destination weddings but a lot of other wedding related stuff for the last few years. And welcome, Mala, to Samvad. It's so nice to have you
Thank you
here with
so
us
much.
finally.
Thank you so much, Puja. It's a pleasure for me to be here. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to tell you, but yes, I am.
No, no, we know.
I enjoyed my work and enjoying my work, whatever I'm doing.
Yes.
So, thank you so much.
So Mala, what has happened? We do know, the tip of the iceberg. We do know that since COVID, weddings have really been affected.
Yes,
So
yes.
being a wedding curator, what do you see? Post COVID, how do you see weddings changing now or being different?
There is a slight difference. The difference is only in the number of people mostly.
Yeah.
Because earlier the number of people were much more. Now the number has definitely reduced to 50 to 70 people. Now there have been weddings in the last few months where there have been 50 to 70 people in various places, including one of our friends' house. We had a wedding in her house in Gurgaon, so that was just 30 people.
Oh, wow.
So people are doing very small weddings, but yes, there are certain things which don't change. So the venues change because people are going for destination weddings also now because there's just one place they want to go to and do everything there. The food is also organized there. So obviously the catering has really come down. Plus the, those venues where they used to have those big 300, 500, 1,000 people weddings, that's not happened in the last few months.
Yeah.
So it's been only a few destination weddings and something very small in a hotel or something like that.
Okay, okay. So Mala, the subsidiary industries, for example, the florists or the caterers,
Yeah.
they must have also
Yeah.
taken a big hit.
Yes. So the biggest hit is taken by the caterers, according to me, because I have not had any catering work because everything is in the hotel. So the hotel takes care of the food. And no one wants to get a caterer from outside. So the catering definitely has taken the big hit. But other than that, the florists, yes, they do have work because I think people are giving them out of, sympathy that they want to give some work to those people because they are, that's their daily bread. They have to earn it by, doing floral work. So, thoda bahut hai. But mostly the main thing that's going on with the weddings now is that the photography is still going on.
Yeah.
And people are still buying the same jewelry. So when we curate and we consult, the jewelry is still there.
Yeah.
The clothes are absolutely, people are buying clothes, but not very heavy. Recently, whatever they bought has been a bit toned down. And makeup is doing very well. Saris, people are doing, taking a lot of saris from different states. So since we had Indian artisans with whom we did our exhibition, so Indian artisans is supplying or giving saris from different states. So that's what people want.
All right. So,
Okay.
what do you think, Mala? Is that dream wedding, which the girls always talk about, and I think that nowadays some of the men also, the thing you write to your girlfriends about in the middle of the night. I don't know what the young girls are doing these days, always on WhatsApp. But so, you think the dream wedding is still happening, or is it's still a possibility?
It is. The dream wedding is happening, even though, like I said, that it's only the number of guests which have changed.
Right.
The close family is still there, and they still want to do the same thing. They want to have the same fun champagne parties or a rain dance or something like someone's planning a Goa wedding. They are going to do the same thing in Goa, but with a lesser number. Everything is lesser number of people. So otherwise, everything is the same. And, one more thing which is really caught up, I've recently kind of seen that everyone is getting their old saris turned into new, old jewelry turned into new. वो बहुत कर रहे हैं. I don't know the reason because they probably don't want to go and buy and spend money on this now.
Okay,
They're
okay.
doing a lot of, पुराना
पुराना को
heritage
renew
चीजों
कर रहे
को
हैं.
थोड़ा सा refurbish करके, they want to kind of make it new.
But
So
Mala,
that's something that,
what do you say? You know, I'm a Punjabi, so I've
yeah,
been a part of so many of those what we call the big fat Indian wedding.
big
Do
fat
you think the
weddings,
big fat
yes.
Indian wedding is going to be back, because all this talk about austerity and we need to simplify life? You think once COVID is
Yes.
gone, what do you say? Because you know you talk to the clients all the time.
Yeah. So the big fat wedding, we don't expect it before end of next year. Say second half of next year onwards, maybe there'll be a slight change. But when you see big fat wedding and all those Punjabi things like dhols and the band bajas, they're still happening.
Yeah.
Even with a small number of people, the dhol walas and the dholis and everything is still happening.
Everything is still happening.
But not a barat. They still have the dholis, but they did not do the barat. They went in a car and they did a little more sophisticated kind of a wedding,
Yeah.
but no big barat and no. But they do have a dholi. They want the noise. The
All
Punjabis want that noise
Yeah.
in the wedding.
फिर पता कैसे
Yes.
चलेगा ना? That is the
Exactly.
whole idea. Yes.
So
Yeah.
those weddings will come back, but not for now. And secondly, with this 5 months that has gone, just gone, where people have come to realize that how much wastage there is in the weddings.
There is.
So even the big families, by I mean the NRIs also, whom I've spoken to, they also are going in for little subtle weddings, like they want to do everything, but in a smaller number. But they also feel that this is a real waste, and maybe it's a lesson that we guys have all learned. We all have been through this.
Yeah.
So even they have said that they are going to go in for a little lesser number, at least for the next 1 year. What we are seeing.
Yeah.
Not for a
you
year.
reminded me that I had asked my parents, whatever it is, 12, 13 years back, that is it possible? I would like a really simple wedding. My dad said, why? And that was the one question. Kyun? Why? What's wrong with us? Why will we have a simple wedding? Why should we?
And now the same, the educated and those very sophisticated people are also saying that they're going to have smaller weddings because it's a waste. That food and that, the extravagance is not required. So they are really wanting to do a smaller wedding. But of course, the basics are there. The basics. The jewelry is there. The clothes are there. The relatives are there. Music is there. The choreographer is there. So the small, like even the dances are there. So everything is happening. But mostly everything is coming in November, December. Weddings are scheduled.
It's so good to get such a positive picture from you, Mala, because now I think with 5-6 months going on and no end in sight, it's just now bugging and depressing people, and people are just now stepping out, and
it's slowed down. It's definitely slowed down. Everything has slowed down. So it's not like before, but it's slowed down, and there are differences, but still शादी तो शादी करनी
है, फिर शादी तो properly
शादी properly करनी है.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mala, for taking all this time for us and letting Samvad know.
Thank you so much.
Your work always excites me, because always, ever since I've met you, I found it really, really very interesting to know that, you're a wedding curator. You put together a dream wedding for people, for their families, you give them all this happiness.
I help them out by connecting with the right people. So what I do is I like to connect them with the right people. Like even for clothes and all, going to Jaipur has been used to be a dream, and then I've kind of fulfilled it. So
true. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
Such a positive vibe. And we are all going to look forward to, let's see who gets to attend some weddings.
And I hope everything gets back to normal, and pray for those brides who are kind of looking forward to something really nice.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
All
Mala.
right, bye. Thank you, Puja. Thank you so much.